Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Heretic on the Black Plague Possesses E difficulty on the PC, playthrough GZDoom. Now, as I mentioned before, we are doing a one start of every level, which means all the previous items I got from the last level, whether or not I used them, are now gone. All the weapons I have also acquired are also gone, so that means I will be doing this level from scratch. But at least I have 100% health. Granted, I believe I had 100% health the last time I finished the level, but that's a moot point. Anyways, let us begin with the Gatehouse. Now, this area has a lot of gargoyles, so we're just gonna run right past them. Kill this one right here, why not? Run through these ones too. Some golems here. When you open this door. Now you could probably kill them all with the wand. I'm gonna soften them up a little bit. Now you might notice that this one right here, this gargoyle, is throwing flames. Yeah, it's a lot more sturdier than the other ones too, so be wary of that. They'll take a lot more hits to put down compared to the regular ones that just charge it like Lost Souls. So, prioritize them whenever you can. Because those little fireballs, all the damage they do, they add up. They don't do much damage, but yeah, they come in numbers. Now, whenever you walk into this room, whether it's by this area here or this area here, these will all lower, and they're all timed, so do what I did and grab them all by walking in that area. Now when you open this door, it reveals more golems, which you can deal with the wand. Now, we aren't going to grab this yet, and I'll show you why. But we will grab this. And oh, I ran out of ammo. But, good thing I have this. Yeah, use that ethereal crossbow you found to deal with these guys promptly. It's such a great weapon. And you get a shadow sphere, which we'll be using right away, because these guys show up. It's so lovely that you can use the shadow sphere to negate all their attacks. It's a feature. Quite a useful one indeed, because more of these guys will show up once you get the yellow key over there. So deal with them promptly. And there are some out here in this area, which we will be getting to later. But now, we can grab this thing. But, since we did, it's a trap. Which reveals more gargoyles. Now, I believe all of these are the chargey type, and not the toss fire types. Which makes them easier to deal with. Thank goodness. Now, we can go back here. And this area was initially not open before. But now that it is, we can get a silver shield and press this switch. Was the switch open? This right here, with the fire gargoyle. Now this wasn't open before, but now it is. We can go through it, and it will reveal more fire gargoyles. When we go through the teleporter, it has. Now we can play the peeking game with them if we want. Or we could drop down and go through this other teleporter that this other wall opens up to reveal, which will take you to another area, and a secret one at that. Now you might have seen this earlier. How do we get it? We just drop into the pool right here. Now we have the Dragon's Claw, and we can dispose of the enemies. Lovely. Now, we're going back up here for a reason. These switches right here will lower these. You can get them either by waiting for them to lower completely, or you could do what I did and just hop onto the platform real quick to get them while they're lowering. That's how I do it. Now we can grab all of the claw orbs here. We'll probably need them, or maybe not, but I like to be stacked in ammunition. We'll probably need it. We'll go down this hallway, which has some fire gargoyles and regular gargoyles and golems, which we can deal with. And this area has a torch, which is quite useful. Not really. It's not really that useful in this map, but it's fun to use if we want to full bright it. In fact, we can full bright it right now. Sorry if that's obnoxious, but anyways, when we get into this area, this wall will open up, revealing this trap full of gargoyles and golems. Nothing too serious. And now we can go to this gatehouse area. I mean, I guess this is the place where the map gets its name from. Or maybe the whole place is the gatehouse. I don't know. Grab the quartz flask, but be wary of the pain water. I have no idea what this is. It's a fantasy setting. Now, when you press this switch, this will open up, and I'm sure Michael Raymond Judy, the level designer for Heretic, is screaming at that texture moving along. Anyway, we'll go up this stairway and kill these undead warriors. And we'll grab the green key, but we won't go through there yet. Instead, we'll go down and grab some more arrows and go through this area here, which leads to a new place, which also leads to an old place, the place with the torch. And this area also has a bag of holding, quite useful. And we'll probably be back here for another thing, but we'll open this up, which will reveal some gargoyles, and this area here, and more gargoyles, including the fire tossing one, the fire gargoyle, and this funny looking thing, morph ovum. What is that? Well, I'll show you in a bit. But first, we're gonna go back here, because it has some more undead warriors that open up. And they gauntlets of the necromancer pick up for you. Now, since you press that button with the gauntlets, it'll open up this area with the water. Now, if you stand still, you might notice that it pushes you back. So turn on your always run key and start running. And look at this. This is crazy. That's how powerful this wind is. Now, when you step on this platform, before you do, in fact, make sure to have the morph ovum equipped, because when you do, it'll lower a trap full of undead warriors. Now, what is the morph ovum again? It's this. Yes, all of your enemies, well, up to 5, can be turned into chickens. Ain't that lovely? I think it's lovely. Why turn them into chickens? Because they take less damage to kill, and they can't really harm you too much. They can peck you, but it only does a little bit of damage if you can even get them that close. Anyways, now you have the green key from earlier. You probably don't even have to enter the portal. That was where the green key was, because I believe it takes you back to the start. And now that we're in the green door area, we can press this. No, we don't want to press that first. We want to press this one with the cobweb on it. And it will reveal an undead warrior that is also a ghost. What makes them different from the regular undead warriors? they toss red axes all the time. Now, this button here is a timed elevator thing. And since we got all the kills, we can press this button and go up the timed elevator to this exit switch, which we will press now. And that was the Gatehouse. All the items, all the kills, all the secrets. I don't always intend to get all the items, because sometimes they're out of the way, and even if they aren't out of the way, they can be more problems than solutions. I don't know. Anyways, now that we are done with the Gatehouse, we will go to the guard tower, which we will do in the next episode. So until then, I will see you soon.